to make foie gras mi-cuit, you will need some foie gras, of course, some pepper, some salt, some wine, some gauze, and a bowl. And that's it. Now, the technique is fairly simple. Take your bandages, or gauze as I call them, and drench them into red wine, port, sherry, white wine, whiskey, whatever takes your fancy. I'm just using some Cahors, so some red wine. Then is the, well, I wouldn't say it's tricky, it's just a bit long to do, so you just have to make sure you roll the bandage around the foie gras. Now you just have to be careful to make sure no part of the foie gras is directly in contact with the salt we're going to use later. So the only purpose of that is to protect the foie gras, but it's going to allow basically some kind of cooking of the foie gras. Don't worry, it's not going to be too salty, it's not going to be too spicy, even if it's going to cook like that for quite a long time. So just be careful to take your time for this part of the technique and make sure, again, that everything is covered. Now spread some salt at the bottom of the dish, place the foie gras on top, and just make sure you cover everything with salt. There you go. Still needs a little bit of salt. And there you go, we're done. So now we're going to talk about the cooking time. And the cooking time, I mean putting it in the fridge. So we're going to use 2 hours per 100 grams. So this foie gras is basically 400 grams, so that's 8 hours in the fridge. When you're done, okay, just take out the salt. And just be careful not to put too much salt on the foie gras while doing so. Now, let's have a look at the foie to see tiny change in color. There you go, I don't know if you can see. It's a bit darker. Again, try not to put too much salt on top. Golden. Perfect. Okay, we're not done yet. We still need to let the foie gras rest, so you can use some cling film, which you're gonna wrap tight around the foie gras, or you can use a terrine, for example, and you're gonna have the same result. So just wrap everything up, like so, and you just have to forget about it in the fridge. Now, the reason for that is that all the flavors are gonna basically infuse and diffuse into the foie gras. That's it. Now, for the dressing part, you can add a bit of salt. Obviously, you have added some pepper onto the foie gras, and you can use a blade that you've run onto under warm water, so that you really slice through the foie gras and make, you know, thin slices very easily. So there you go, a bit of foie gras, some slices of bread, and there you go for Christmas.